Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to take a look at a game called Best of Best. Yeah, not Best of the Best, but Best of Best, and this is a fighting game created by SunA, SunA, not sure, it's a Korean company, and suggested by YouTube user Eringtastic41. Here's the moves of each character. There's Tom, and the moves are generally ones you expect, like a quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, and a punch or a kick button. The game has, I guess, 3 punch buttons, 3 kick buttons, each of different strength. And there's a character called Hawk, and he's a wrestler. There's like a total of 8 different characters to choose from. And there's no boss in the game to beat. You just beat all 8 characters and you see the crappy ending. But this is one of the worst games I've ever played. It's unbelievably horrible, especially for 1994. I mean, good God. The graphics are substandard. The sound effects are incredibly substandard. The mechanics, the play mechanics are awful. The animation of the characters is really bad. And there's incredibly bad English, like with the title of the game, Best of Best. There's a guy named Abdul. He's like a big sumo type wrestler or something. And Scott is another character. I'm showing you the move list for each character. But this game is unbelievably awful. I used to think that the worst fighting game of all time was Tao Taido by Video System in like 92 or 93 or something. No, this is much worse, actually. This is incredibly bad, and I absolutely loathe it. It's just incredibly awful. I'm assuming this never really saw the light of day in America. I certainly have never seen it. But again, it's a Korean company, SunA or SunA or whatever the hell it's pronounced. I don't really care. But I'll play through it a little bit, and then I'll just show you the ending. And it's the same ending for every character, really. They show you in a little parade in a car, and that's pretty much it. What? But here's the opening screen. They show like one fight for the attract mode. Gesundheit. What the fuck was that? Best of Best. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's SunA or SunA, and I really don't give a shit. This game is just beyond terrible. Gee, they didn't pattern that after Arnold Schwarzenegger, did they? Yeah, they don't say fight or begin or anything. They say fighting, which is more bad English. Yeah, and there's the computer is super cheap on this game. There's moves they make that you can't counter, you can't block, and they'll just knock you out of the air or knock you out in your own mid attack. The game's just bullshit unfair. And further reason why you shouldn't frickin' play this thing. Yeah, you might take the food out of your mouth when you say you lose so we can understand you. Yeah, this game sucks so much ass. Achoo! I'll use first character Tom because I'm familiar with some of his moves. Art of Sure Killing. It's what it says for every character is art of sure killing, which tells about their moves. They couldn't even put in an actual time clock meter showing the seconds tick down. They have to show just an actual clock, and like 5 minutes go by or so at a time. Total bullshit. But yeah, they can somehow block just about everything you throw at them. You're better off just trying to jump kick them. And even that, they can just block in midair, and oftentimes you'll like jump kick them from above, and you should be able to take them out when they somehow do like just a straight punch or a ducking punch, and they'll still hit you, and that's total bullshit. The mechanics are off. You would think that with a jet going right behind them, they'd go deaf. Yeah, you cannot block that at all. When he swings it at you, you're gonna take damage. Nothing you can do about it. Total crap. And even when your ground attack hits him, it doesn't do much damage. You're so much better off jump kicking him. And you can double jump in midair. All the characters can do that. This game is just total garbage. After this game, I'm going to go back to the 20 from 83 series and finish it off. Then maybe I'll take a couple more requests. We'll see. Those of you who get Labor Day weekend, or a 3-day Labor Day weekend, hope you're looking forward to that coming up. I certainly am. I get all my holidays, all of the government holidays off, because I work for the government. Pretty nice. Got no real plans. Maybe finish some gardening stuff around the outside the house. Yeah, I had to play this guy a bajillion times. It's really stupid if a player like does a number of attacks, and then when the other player goes down and tries to get back up, and you attack them while they're getting back up, it might say is unmanly. Stupid. Yeah, I used a save state because the computer gets beyond cheap after the first fight. And like I said, their special moves will cancel out anything you can do, and you can't even block it. You're just gonna get hit no matter what, unless you're like jumping away from it or something. Total bullshit. And you can double jump, just push up twice. And there's something that you can break somehow, which does nothing for your score or anything. That move that he made looked like his ass was on fire, kind of. Yeah, and while they're getting up, that attack you use can miss them completely. Yeah, that attack really pisses me off. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. This game is just so unbelievably shitty. There. had to play this guy a million times before I could finally beat him twice. So I had to use the save state before I got to him, or before I fought the second time. You can pick a different character to fight, but there's really no point because then you'll have to fight your own guy as well. Yeah, there's that move, and it barely ever connects. Yeah, the computer gets so utterly cheap. This game is just such garbage. I saw like pictures of this and I thought, man, this game looks like utter shit. It is. And wait till you play it, it's even worse. Yeah. You can't block their special attacks, and they're really cheap. When they knock you on the ground, they'll get right up next to you, and you can't block whatever they throw at you, and they'll throw it at you right away, right as you get up. Total bullshit. Some like belly dancer or gypsy or something. Yeah, some attacks you do should give you the advantage over them, and oftentimes it just doesn't happen. The computer should have made me turn around there, and it didn't. This game is just pure shit. I would play this again if you paid me. This. Yeah, anytime a match is over, the loser gets their picture broken. And after I put in my initials, the guy crawls towards her. And once the time runs out, they just fall at the opponent's feet, exhausted. This game only allows 6 digits in the score, so it'll just reset to 0 once it's over. Well, we'll look at the ending. That's the 8th guy, and like I said, there's no boss. Smash. They do a pretty awful version of what is it called? Jesu, the joy of desiring or something. Something like that. Or, yeah, it's like Bach or Beethoven or something. But it's a really bad version of it. And these girls just applaud as you ride by. And they're still applauding. Oh, okay. What a shitty game. Best of best. I will never play this again. I will probably delete it from my computer and never have anything to do with it ever again. Bless you. Well, that was Best of Best by SunA or SunA Korean company in 1994. A very, very, very awful fighting game. The worst I have ever played, and one of the worst video games I've ever played in my life. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Best of Best by SunA or whatever in 1994, suggested by Airingtastic41. Catch you later, folks. Bye-bye.